Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We've got an amazing car. I can't wait to tell you all about this one. It's a 71 Chevelle SS454, one of the best restored Chevelles in the country. Don't take my word for it. It won a gold Concours Certificate at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. This is a serious show. This is not your dog and suds parking lot type car show. And I also have the judging sheets. It got 978 points out of 1,000. An example, one of the points taken off, it doesn't have a DOT stamp on the spare tire. So really minor things. They're looking at these cars closely, and it did win 978 points out of 1,000. This thing's amazing. It's only got a handful of miles put on it since. It looks like it was restored yesterday. And it has the build sheet. The build sheet goes down the assembly line with the car, so people knew how to build it. Oh, we got to put a 4-speed in it. Oh, we have to put a cowl induction on it. And then it would stay with the car. Well, now this documents what we have here is a real SS454. It was restored exactly per the build sheet. Nothing taken away, nothing added. How you see this car is how it was born, brand new. It is an M22 4-speed, cowl induction, factory gauges, posi, very, very desirable combination here. And the car, again, is pristine. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all the specs, study pictures, top to bottom. And that's also where you'll find price tags on all of the collector cars that we offer for sale. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon. That way you're notified as the new ones are posted. For right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, underneath this car is amazing. It was off of the frame, every single component. The guy told me if GM put it together, he took it apart. He takes things apart as far as they will go and restores it like new. So the body was off the frame, and the floors are immaculate. All the factory seams and spot welds are pristine. The floors are painted semi-gloss black. The chassis was completely stripped, prepped, restored. It has nice semi-gloss frame and components, and everything, every clip, clamp, cable, hose, you name it, it's been replaced or restored. And when I say replaced, he used NOS parts. He said there's hardly a reproduction part on here. It has a correct style exhaust with the resonators in back, all new fuel system, the tank, the lines, the straps, everything. The brake system's completely rebuilt. The e-brake is all restored. Disc brakes in front. It has the F41 suspension, which means it has the sway bars front and back, and it has box control arms in the back. Shocks, bushings, everything completely restored in that regard, in the suspension and steering. You look up at the motor, it's spotless. It is not dripping a drop. The oil pan is Chevy orange, and it's as smooth and glossy as this right here is. The starter, the fuel pump, all the components are restored like new. It has the Rock Crusher M22 4-speed, very desirable, heavy-duty trans. It's a correct one for the car, all restored, clutch, shift linkage, all that's restored like new. The drive shaft is restored. It has the correct assembly line markings on it. 331 posi in the back, and again, completely rebuilt. Bearings, everything's all redone. So the bottom of this car is immaculate. The body is also pristine on this car. It is absolutely laser beam straight, every square inch of it. I could not find a dent, dimple, bubble, blister, crack, nothing. The body is pristine. The gaps are precise. absolutely straight. The lines are correct. They're not wavy, no issues. This molding fits the car real nice. The gaps are square and flush. Just absolutely amazing fit and finish. It is a factory cowl induction car, like I mentioned. It does function. The hood sits nice and flush. Even up here, this is a problem area on Chevelles, and it fits perfectly. He's probably going to be mad when he sees the video. He never put these pins in because he didn't want to scratch the chrome pin. These were taped behind the grill. They've never been in until we just put them in. That's how fussy he is. All the stainless moldings are polished and straight. The glass, the windshield's replaced. That's crystal clear. The rest of the glass, I think, is really good original. It might have a hairline scratch here and there. It's the original color, burnt orange metallic. He even repaints his cars in lacquer because that's how they were originally. So it's duplicated in the lacquer. The stripe dimensions are correct. Correct headlights, lenses, bezels, correctly restored Argent 5-spoke wheels, Reproduction Firestone wide oval tires. Still has the nubs on the tread. There's like no miles on this car. Everything fits really nice and tight. The door jambs are pristine. The latches, nuts, bolts, weather strips are all fantastic. Of course, the vinyl top is pristine. It fits super nice. So why don't we open it up? I'll take you inside the car and show you what's under the hood. You want to see what a trunk would have looked like back in 1971? This is it right here. Absolutely pristine condition. The metal is perfect. It's got a real nice spatter finish coating, very neatly done. No overspray on any wires or grommets or nuts or bolts. Got the correct mat lays in there real nice. Fifth, completely restored wheel. Jack assembly is pristine. Matching wide oval tire, never been on the ground. Latches, weather strip, nuts and bolts, stickers, everything is pristine. Under the trunk lid and the jamb are painted beautifully. Got the correct speaker grills back there. Now look at the door panel. It's not buckled or nicked. It's pristine. The armrest, the window cranks, the joystick for the remote mirror, all of that's in excellent shape. Notice the detail up by the hood hinges, or the door hinges, the nuts and bolts, the paint. It's amazing. And then look at the dash, how it sparkles, the chrome trim, the lenses, the gauges, the heater controls, all restored. And if you were to crawl up under the dash, it's immaculate on the back side as well. All the brackets and wires and circuit board, everything is immaculate. Everything fits nice. The dash pad, you got a new steering wheel. The seats are all restored, not just new upholstery, but they're recushioned. There's no wrinkles. They're nice and firm. All the plastic trim, the headrests are all redone. The center console is pristine. And it has the correct shift knob. It would be so easy to just throw a white ball on there, but that's correct for 71. And it has the correct Muncie shift handle. AM/FM 8-track it was born with. The back seat's just as nice. The seat belts, pristine GM seat belts. Interior lights work. There's not a wrinkle in the headliner. So absolutely, really, really first class inside. It's one thing to say everything's replaced, but to get everything to fit right, that's a whole nother story. And this one fits right. Spotless. It's just like it would have left the factory. They did not put chrome valve covers that year. They were painted orange, correct dated plug wires, hoses, clamps. Let's talk about the 454. 71, they were cutting back on horsepower. For whatever reason, this 454 went up 5 horsepower. The 1970 was 360. This is a 365 horsepower. It's correct for the car. It has the 512 casting. It says high performance. There is a VIN number stamped on the pad that does match the car. But all the air cleaner with the duct work, wiring, hoses, everything's authentic. It does not have a reproduction battery in it. If you were to take it to a concours show, you'd have to get a battery. And everything, all the finishes are pristine. Cadmium plating on the booster. Satin finish on the metal, as smooth as can be. It has power steering. It has the pollution equipment. Just like it came out of the factory. Yeah, so this hood closes perfectly square, shuts beautifully. The doors fit beautifully. Now, because it's all, up against the new rubber with the windows up, you do have to give it a little force, but it closes. It's aligned just right. So in a nutshell, you've got a rare, desirable car. SS 454 4-speed posi, cowl induction, gauges, documented. Concours restoration. It would cost you every bit of $100,000, and you'd be lucky if you got the car and it looked this good if you bought it, picked it up from the restoration shop, and you'd be waiting 2 or 3 years. I mean, there's not even dust in the nooks and crannies. You could eat off the oil pan. So this is as nice as they get. If you're fussy like that, this is the car for you. Go to volocars.com. I just gave you my impression. Speak with the salesman. If you have questions or concerns, they'll answer them the best they can. They can help get this delivered to your driveway. They can help you finance this car. All at volocars.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe and click on the bell icon so you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.